Touch her imagination, and she'll think of you all night. There are questions that entertain. There are questions that connect. And then there are questions that create tension. Emotional, sensual, psychological tension. The kind that doesn't feel sexual, but makes her body feel something. The kind that feels like a whisper beneath the surface. The kind that flips a switch in her mind and makes her wonder about you even when you're not around. These are the 7 questions high-awareness men, calm, focused, and intentional, use to plant a seed in her mind. Not with charm, not with game, but with presence. Why most men fail to trigger deep desire. Most men talk too much. They try to impress with stories, success, charm. But the men women remember, the ones who live in her memory late at night, say less. And when they do speak, it cuts deep. It hits her somewhere she wasn't ready to feel. This isn't about being smooth or slick. It's about learning to speak to the part of her that rarely gets permission to come out. The hidden, impulsive, unfiltered part. Now let's dive in. Question 1. If I gave you 5 seconds of freedom, what would you do with me? This question is like red wine on a white dress, disruptive in the best way. It breaks the pattern. It invites her into fantasy without saying anything overt. This isn't a line. It's an invitation to play. When you ask with calm, amused confidence, she's not evaluating you anymore. She's imagining you. 5 seconds. Freedom. With you. Suggestive. Without being sexual. Bold but playful. If she flirts back, great. If she deflects, even better. You let the silence linger. Let her feel the heat in the air. It's not about what she says. It's about the feeling the question creates. Desire, without demand. Temptation, without pressure. You didn't touch her. You gave her permission to feel something she normally hides. Question 2. What do you think I'd do to you if no one else was watching? This question is a spark with a slow burn. You're not describing a fantasy. You're letting her create one, and that's the key. You're not the performer. You're the invitation. Say it slowly, calmly, like it just drifted out of your thoughts. No grin, no lean in, just stillness. Then let it sit. Her mind does the work. Her imagination takes the lead. You just gave her a moment, a memory, without ever touching her. Whether she answers or not, she felt it. She imagined it. And that is where your power lives. Question 3. What part of your body responds first when you're turned on? This is bold, intimate, daring. But when you ask with grounded stillness, it's not a sexual move. It's psychological. You're not asking what she likes in bed. You're guiding her into her own body. Most men compliment the outside. Few speak to what happens within. She'll pause, look away, maybe deflect. That's good, because that pause, that nervous energy, that's her feeling something real. When she finally answers, don't react. Repeat it in a whisper. Let it land. Now you're in her nervous system. She won't just remember you. Her body will. Question 4. What's the one thing you're always drawn to in men? This question cuts deeper than preference. It reveals patterns, emotional imprints. You're not asking what she wants. You're asking what she repeats. She might say confidence, humor. Let her answer. Then hold the silence. Gaze steady. Say, really? And then the real answer comes out. Whatever she says next, don't try to be it. Just listen. Stay grounded, because when a woman reflects on her desire in front of you, and you match it without trying, she starts associating you with the feeling she longs for. That's not attraction, that's imprinting. Question 5. If I knew the real you, what would surprise me most? This question asks her to drop the act. You're not interested in her bio. You're curious about what she hides. You're giving her a space most men never offer, a place to be seen. Don't chase an answer. Let the silence stretch. When she answers, even if it's light, don't rush to respond. Just hold the eye contact. That stillness, that presence, it makes her wonder what you see. And that wondering creates pull. She wants to know what you know about her before she even said anything. That's rare and unforgettable. Question 6. Would you rather be understood or devoured? This is not a flirtation. It's a mirror. Every woman has both cravings, to be seen emotionally and to be claimed erotically. When you ask this, you bring that contradiction to the surface. You let her feel both sides of herself. If she chooses understood, you nod. Makes sense. Most people miss what isn't said. But if she pauses, if she says, "Can I say both?" that's when everything changes. You've named the thing she's never said aloud. And now she sees you as the one man who unders.